Mga higala, kumusta? Yan napunta ni ato ang tulamonon matagabi panglantaw sa kagabion. Sayo-sayo ta nakasugod 7:40 7:41 sa gabi tungod kay yung tiod-tiod mo abot na to ako ang baby na suka ito maggamit og internet, makaputol siya tingali makahinay sa ato ang signal kay hala ko suka ito kong baby kanang gwapa na ko nga baby ni San Miguel 2024 si Miss Akila Jihanli Tubigon. Shout out day no sa ato ang mga viewers, tigpaminaw nato sa ato tigtanaw ani ato ang panglantaw sa kagabihion. Si Ma'am Estrella Palirbacar, ato aning grade 2 teacher diya sa Kalubi Integrated School. Ato ang sister-in-law nga teacher sa kindergarten diya sa Sayog Elementary School, Ginalyn Martinez. Simnia Isidro Bernardo o si Ate Maribel Alico Saison, itong kauban nga head teacher diha sa Libuganan Elementary School. Daghang salamat ate, mga ma'am, sa inyong pag-like sa ato ang recorded video kagabi tungod kay wa gid ta nakapahigayon og live gabi tungod sa kahinay sa signal, ambot na lang yun. So this evening we will be discussing the topic title, the cost of confidentiality when secrets betray the people. When a public servant demands trust but refuses to disclose the truth, it is not loyalty that binds us. It is fear that blinds us. In this episode of Panglantaw sa Kagabion, we walk into the murky waters of government confidentiality, unexplained spending, and the growing public outcry for transparency. The case of Vice President and former DepEd Secretary Sara Zimmerman Duterte serves as a stark and painful reflection of a deeper sickness in our system. A culture that values silence over scrutiny, secrecy over service, and loyalty over lawful accountability. They say, hikapa ang bulsa sa katawhan, ug makamatagid sila. For a nation that continues to struggle with poverty, education gaps, and healthcare crisis, how can we justify the billions of pesos tucked away under the vague label of Confidential and Intelligence Fund, CIF? In the heat of this debate is VP Sara Duterte, who in her previous role as DepEd Secretary received 125 million in CIF, or Confidential Intelligence Fund, an amount granted and spent in a span of just 11 days at the end of 2022. When questions were raised, answers were dismissed. When scrutiny was called for, defenders raised shields. And when the people asked why, silence echoed louder than reason. This is not just about one person. This is about a system that protects power at the expense of the people. A system where public officials are more concerned about their image than their integrity. Where secrecy is justified as strategy and silence is praised as strength. In Luke chapter 8 verse 17, Jesus said, "For there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be known or brought out into the open." Truth in the lens of the gospel is not negotiable. It is divine. Public service is not a private affair. It is a sacred responsibility. When someone holds the purse of the people, especially the future of our children, there must be no hidden corners. There must be no off limits. According to the Commission on Audit, COA, and Republic Act number 6713, or the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standard for Public Officials and Employees, transparency and accountability are not optional. Section 4 clearly mandates that public officials and employees shall at all times be accountable to the people and shall discharge their duties with utmost responsibility, integrity, competence, and loyalty. Confidential funds by nature are meant for security and intelligence operations, not classroom repairs, not school supplies, and certainly not undisclosed expenses without proper audit. Mabitaw nga ang pangutana sa katawhan, dili kini buntog. Asa man ang tinuod. Nganuman nga kung pangutanon ang tubag kay kasuko o pamalikas, ang katawhan walay gias or walay gipangutana nga milagro, pero klarong report lang unta. This issue forces us to confront an uncomfortable truth. Many leaders today, when asked about accountability, respond not with humility, but with hostility. They perceive questions as attacks, criticism as treason, and truth tellers as enemies of the state. In such a setting, asking a high-ranking official to explain the use of public funds is now labeled as being niga. Mag-post ganit tagpuan, mag-question tayo, ingon tayo sa nag-comment og niga or being divisive. The true negativity, however, lies not in asking questions, but in refusing to answer them. We are not calling for anyone's downfall, but perhaps, just perhaps, we need to ask, is it still fitting for one to continue in power if their continued presence erodes the people's trust? Shouldn't a true public servant, when faced with mounting doubt, offer clarity and accountability? Or if clarity cannot be offered, consider stepping aside for the sake of national healing and reform. This is not about politics. It is about principles. Public office is not a trophy. It is a trust. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 7 it says, a time to be silent and a time to speak. This is no longer the time to stay quiet. This is the time to speak. Not with anger, but with conviction. Not with hate, but with hope. Let this episode remind us that truth must not be censored and accountability must not be postponed. The Filipino people deserve answers, not alibis. They deserve public servants, not palace defenders. Ang katapusan nga pangutana mao kini. If transparency is a threat to one's position, then maybe, just maybe, that position was never built on trust to begin with. Padayon ta sa pagpangita sa kamatuoran. Padayon sa panglantaw sa kagabhion. Diin ang kahayag sa kamatuoran, mudan-an bisan pa sa kangitngit. Kini inyong igsuon, higala o galagad, Jeremias Labaho Tubigon, sa makausapa mo ingon, sa atong pagpangandoy ug matarong nga katilingban, ang kamatuoran gayud ang atong suga. Ug sa kangitngit sa kasaysayan, ang tinud-anay nga pamunuan ang labing hayag na paglaom. Shout out Ma'am Rowena Sumandag, kitsa paning na adire, Ma'am Rowena Sumandag ra ang nag-appear sa ato ang screen. May gabi kanimo diha Ma'am Rowena Sumandag ug sa tanang nagtan-aw ug naminaw karon ining ato ang live panglantaw sa kagabhion. Ang Dios magapanalangin ug magapanalangin ug magapanalangin kanatong tanan. Maayong gabi ug daghang salamat.